Good morning. We weren't going to do a live show today because Lucy is on a trip, and so it's just me. But I got deactivated yesterday, so I did not schedule this live until just now, kind of as a last minute thought that I should share what's going on with me and my account and why I got deactivated and what am I going to do. So, I went live in our bundles group this morning to tell my story, and I thought I would share it here with everybody else. So, let me start from the beginning of where some of these troubles started. Last week, I was hit with a bundling policy review manipulation violation. And I was like, what? Because I've never done review manipulation. I've never paid for reviews. I've never asked, I've never done the things that you're not supposed to do. So what I did do was have an original listing on Amazon. And this item was a single item, standalone item. We can pretend it was my coffee mug. And I ended up getting another coffee mug that was very similar, but like a different color. It wasn't anything unusual that you wouldn't add as a parent-child variation. And then I got another one, all from the same supplier, all the same type of item, but with different imagery on them. And I've had these for sale for years. I want to say 2 years or so. And so I looked at my listings and I had no reviews on it. Crazy thing is, as long as I had been selling them and they sold fairly well, I had no reviews. I did have some feedback. You know how people leave the little star, but they don't actually write a review, if you will. So what I did was I took screenshots of my listing, show that there were no reviews on them, that all of these children to the parent were of similar like item, but with, different color, different image. And Amazon didn't like that. So I went ahead and deleted the parent and made the 2 children a standalone, and I won my case. So I was like, okay, Amazon, that was a weird one, but okay. Well, now moving forward to this week, I got on my account a few things happening all at once. So I wasn't sure what caused my deactivation. My deactivation notice, I got a text message saying your account was deactivated. I thought maybe it was spam. So I went in and checked my Amazon account. Sure enough, I was deactivated. So I read that email. My deactivation email were for 3 ASINs in my account. For ASIN, it was ASIN violation, I want to say is the wording. I'd have to log into my account to actually read the thing. And so these are items that I created under my own brand, and they went into my stranded inventory. In fact, I saw that this before my account was deactivated, if I want to back up a little bit. So I had seen that morning that these items were in my stranded due to an ASIN violation. And there was a button next to it to appeal. When I clicked that button, it took me to my account health page where my account showed it was completely healthy. I had no performance notifications in my account health dashboard. There was nothing on the account health dashboard. There was nothing in my case log, and there was nothing sent to my Amazon email address. No clarification on this whatsoever. So I opened up in a case to ask for help in appealing these ASINs, that the appeal button isn't working, and explaining everything I just told you in this message. In the meantime, later on in that afternoon, I got the account deactivation notice for these 3 ASINs. These 3 ASINs definitely do not violate Amazon's policy in any way. Additionally, I had gotten the evening before and that morning 6 different performance notifications, but they were not for those ASINs. They were all for some Adidas shoes. They are shoes that Amazon classified as not being globally, I wish I could remember the word, they're not able to be sold globally. There was not some permission. Yet they weren't asking for any specific paperwork, but they did say that these products were cited as a kangaroo product, not the brand kangaroo, but the animal. And so these were Adidas soccer shoes, and they certainly were not made of kangaroo. So I thought this was just some error that these listings were flagged. And so I tried to there was a special address that Amazon wanted me to send the appeal to. It wasn't the normal appeal process, which was really strange. So, of course, I deleted those shoes out of my inventory. They weren't even FBA, they were merchant fulfilled. And so I just deleted them out of my inventory, and I opened up a case saying that I believed that this was, incorrect, that these were shoes, they were not a kangaroo product, saying that I removed them from my account, all the things I would normally do to just lift this policy violation off my account. But it was odd that it went to this different email address. An hour later, I got an email saying that they denied my appeal due to my account being deactivated. And so I have that going on. So this morning, I have contacted 2 different law offices to get quotes on doing an appeal. I also spent the evening it was about 9 hours yesterday, from early afternoon through the evening, in my account, like scrubbing every single listing and thing that I could look at. And I took screenshots. I uploaded invoices to my computer to back up any claims that I have. And I spent a long time last night and this morning writing a really good appeal letter. So I'm not sure if I want to try to appeal it on my own or if I want to go the lawyer route. The one law office said that just this morning alone, they have had 25 calls come in for people that have been deactivated for bundle policy violation. They saw what my listings were and said that I obviously was not violating any Amazon policy on my listings. And also same with the shoes, that these shoes clearly were not a kangaroo product, that they were actually just shoes. And knowing that each of these individually should be easy to resolve. However, their belief is a lot of us that were hit with these bundles got hit last week, like I did with my original listing that I fixed. And now the Amazon bots have flagged my account. And what the bots are doing are going category by category within your store. Because a category for my listings last week, they were in a different category than my 3 new ASINs that got stranded this week. So Amazon will have their bots like just go through the store, and these bots are making these decisions. It's AI, it's not an actual human. It makes these so tricky to fight these violations. I think my account got deactivated because I was hit with a lot of things all at once. Normally Amazon lets us put out these little fires while our account is up and running. So at this point, I'm not sure to go ahead and upload the appeal that I wrote, which is very good, or use a paid service because of the multitude of things going on all at once. A lot of these services are just so expensive, and then other services, while expensive but more affordable, I don't know that they have the power to back it up like a big reputable law firm or appeal writer. So at this point, I just don't know what to do. I'm just going to relax and think on it. I'm not going to rush to make my decision, because when you rush is usually when you regret your decision. I'm more methodical. I like to think things through and chew on it, if you will. So that's what I'm doing right now. And so today I am probably just going to shop around for quotes, and I'm going to work on my eBay listings. Thank God I have eBay. I've always said that if we lose one, at least we have the other platform, because something like this can happen to any of us at any time, even for those of us like me that follow the rules so very carefully. So today's live is going to be a quick one. I don't really have many viewers right now. There's only a few of you watching For one, it was very last minute, and it's not at the regular time, and it's only me today and not Lucy or Reseller Mom. So with that, I will keep you all posted. I should have more information next Friday when we do our normal weekly live show. So I will definitely keep you all updated. So if you are someone who found this video because the same thing has happened to you, you're not alone. Definitely comment like who you use for your appeal writers in my comment section. If you have a recommendation, or if you ended up hiring someone, or if you're going through this yourself, share your stories. This is how we all learn as a community, is by sharing our wins and our failures, and in some cases things like this that are just confusing. Oh, Crystal, I see you popped in here. Thank you. I know it's really something else. In the past, my account had been suspended. It was suspended in I want to say 2016, I got suspended. That time I learned a valuable lesson, and I was doing something that I thought probably wasn't allowed at that time. I was buying inventory from a reputable source. It was a man who bought truckloads of overstock of Costco clothes. I've shared this story many, many times over the years. And I was buying it from him and selling them on Amazon. And I had 2 counterfeit claims back to back for these items, saying that they weren't authentic, whatever the brand was. In fact, I think one of them was even Kirkland brand, like the Costco brand itself. Well, because I had 2 back to back and I didn't address it right away with Amazon because I didn't realize that it was important to do that at that time, I was like, well, that's not counterfeit. So I just ignored that notice on my account health. I just didn't even address it. Then I got another one, I think within the week. They were back to back, very close together, like in a week's time, I want to say. And so when I hired the person to help me with my appeal, that's when I learned that when you buy inventory from, call it a closeout company, or that middleman, the person that buys directly, in this case from Costco, overstock by like those big truckloads, and then they resell it to third-party sellers like us for us to put in our account, you don't have the receipt paper trail to back up your claim that it's not counterfeit. So that's how I had learned that valuable lesson back in 2016. And it took me like 3 months to get my account back up and running at that time. That suspension made sense. I was like, okay, I get that. This one, especially with my vast knowledge that I have in Amazon policies now, because of that suspension and because I stay on top of things and follow all the policies and do things all correctly, and have helped many other sellers who get their accounts in trouble, I really feel like at this point in the game, I have a really vast knowledge and understanding of Amazon's policies, how they work, what gets you suspended, and this time I'm perplexed. The kangaroo thing with the shoes, I get that. I feel like that should be an easier win, but because it's coupled with these ASINs that I have listed that don't violate the policy, and there wasn't an appeal button to appeal it, and knowing that bots are kind of sweeping through our accounts on this, I'm just on this one has me stumped. But once I am able to figure it out, I will definitely share that with everybody so you guys can have that knowledge too. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye for today, and thank you for the few that hung out. And again, comment, hit the like and subscribe, and I will keep you all updated of my journey on this issue. Thanks. Bye.